Hello and welcome to Mountain Aromatics. I told you I would do another one, so actually this one is going to be awesome and hopefully most of you will be able to do this with me. So we are going to make a fragrance. We're going to make a fragrance together. So what I'm going to do is I've already have them written down. So this time I have them all picked out, but I have no idea how much of each I'm going to use yet. I will do that with you. But I'm going to go ahead and read each one so you guys can listen and gather your materials. Okay? So, obviously as I do each one, I'm going to say the name again, but I'm going to go ahead and go over what I have. Okay. Cyclohexyl Salicylate, Coranol, Coranol. I will list all this stuff below. It may take me a while to do that, but I will get that done, and I'll write the amounts as well. Next is Ambroxan. Doesn't matter, mine's from IFF, but yours can be from KO, KAO, doesn't matter the company. Bergamot, essential oil, Clearwood, Magnolys E, Magnolys E. I have my Orange Blossom Accord. So any orange blossom accord you might have, or you can substitute neroli. Obviously you can substitute anything with any of these. So, and the next is Oud 10760. That's by Firmenich. I have a Vetiver. My Vetiver is from Java, or Java. Mine is at 10%. I'll remind you later. Stemone, Stemone. That's the one that smells like a leaf. Hedione, ISOE Super, Ambercore. Ambercore is one word. It is from KO, KAO. And then Sandalore. If you guys don't have Sandalore, you need it. Whoa. Obviously it's a sandalwood. It's by Givaudan. But it is very, anyway, I'll go into it. I love it. You're going to want it. And then Cedramber from IFF. The other name for Cedramber is cedral methyl ether. So that's what I have so far. You know me, I might, oh my God, it needs this at the end. But, so, Cyclohexyl Salicylate. Sometimes cyclohexyl is one word, and sometimes it's cyclohexyl salicylate. Yeah, this one's that warm balsam, floral, sweet kind of a thing. It's 400 hours. It's clear. It's a middle to a base. Obviously, it's 400 hours. Ooh, I love it. So I'm just going with it. I'm just doing what I do. So obviously you'll be able to stop and rewind and whatever, and I'll put the information at the bottom in the quote show notes. So here we go. I'm going to do, and I'm not weighing this stuff. Typically I weigh it, but I want, a lot of people when they're first starting don't use the scale and it's harder and they just do drops. So I'm going to make it easy. For those of you who are already weighing, just continue to weigh yours. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cyclohexyl salicylate. It's going to be a good base. Now Coranol. Coranol is a middle note. It is a linalool. So it's way more stable than a linalool. It's by Firmenich. So again, it's a linalool. You need to think of like as building blocks of creating and structuring a building. that kind of thing. That's what Coranol is. It's linalool, but it's a little, they just made it where it's a little bit more stable in formulation, in formulas. Love it. This is just, I'll go ahead and tell you. So it's 18 hours on the test strip, and it is, its average use is about 5% of the formulation. 1, 2. Just 2. 2 drops of Coranol. Ambroxan. Oh my god. Love. Oh my god. I could wear this just by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. This is 4 drops. This is Ambroxan at 40%. Again, it's from AFF. Bergamot. Ooh, see how my bergamot is dark? That's what I like. The darker, the better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 drops of bergamot. Clearwood. I'm actually going to go a little bit heavier than I normally would with patchouli. Clearwood is patchouli, but all the dirty or earthy, darker notes are kind of taken out, and what you're left with is Clearwood. It's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drops of Clearwood. I don't care. 7. Sometimes I just go whoop in a direction I don't think I'm going to go, or I've never gone that way with it. I've never done that heavy with it, so I just did whatever. Magnolys E. To me, Magnolia, this is the creme de la creme of the Magnolias. Whoa. And I don't mean southern U.S. southern magnolias, the big magnolias, and the leaves are big and the flowers are the size of a dinner plate. No, this magnolia is like the Chinese magnolias that grow on, again, trees, but they're smaller, and the flowers are not that many petals, and they could be white, or they could be pink, or they could be dark pink to white, and they're just like the size of like your hand. That to me is the real magnolia. Oh geez. Middle note. 1, 2. So 2. I have something to say about Magnolia. I actually think I had mentioned this on another kind of recent video. I am finding that Magnolia in a low dose, like here I did 2, so it's kind of high, but when you're using like oud and timber silk or Weiss amber, that kind of stuff, for some reason the Magnolia at a low dose is beautiful. It's almost like you cannot pick out the Magnolia and it being like floral, but I think it's making citruses like the bergamot shine and give it, it's doing something that I really, really like, and I'm getting feedback from other people that are telling me, whoa, and I'm figuring it out that it is Magnolia with wood, especially oud. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know. Orange Blossom, Absolute. Just so you know, this is my Orange Blossom number 45 Accord, number 1152. I will write that down, but I have a number of Orange Blossoms that have the Absolute in it. So I'm going to do 1 drop. It's pretty powerful. An Orange Blossom. Oh, love. If you know me, you know I love Orange Blossom and tuberose. Next is Oud 10760, Parfum Firmenich. It's a thicker, yeah, it's the thick stuff. It's awesome. It's 400 hours, agarwood, oud, it, there's a lot of ouds that are barnyard, poop smelling, that kind of stuff. And then there's some that are a little bit more floral, whatever. This one is a very forgiving oud, meaning those of you who are, you know, kind of just starting out and getting to know all this kind of stuff, this would be a good oud to use. I'm going to do 2, which is a lot, but this is going to be a very woody 1, 2. Let me work it down just really quick. 2. Okay, so this oud is very forgiving, meaning it's not heavy on the poop smell. And you're like, poop smell? Why would I want that? Why would I want that? And I think, well, just like, there's one called Pretty Oud. You need to strip it down to like 0.1% and use it that way, because it's barnyard. There are a number, because different ouds, like different real ouds have different smells. Some are smoky. Some are very barnyard like, you know. I don't know, but this oud is very forgiving, and you'll like it. It's nice. So Java my Vetiver. Oh my god. Vetiver. Mine is at 10% and still strong. Vetiver, you know, I said it in the last thing, very, very grounding. You can use this just on its own, a vetiver just on its own, and it will be very, very grounding. I do therapy, and I use it for grounding. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I sure did. To me, that's not really a lot. In case I kind of communicated that, ooh, 6, that's kind of a lot. It's not, to me, it's not that much. Stemone. Stemone is a green leaf. It's not, to me, it's not grassy. It is more stemone, like the stem of flowers. So floral shop, when you go in, I know you smell all the floral petals and that type of stuff, but you also smell that green when you go into like really old school floral shops. This is the green from the stem. It's amazing. It is, average use is about 5. It is a middle note, is 16 hours. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. 1, 2, 2. This will, to me, is going to enhance the vetiver and the oud. Okay, next is Hedione. Surprise, surprise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 drops of Hedione. ISO E Super. Yes, I did not grab Timber Silk. I'm doing ISO E Super. You guys know I love Timber Silk. Ugh, love it. Okay, ISO E Super. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 drops of ISO E Super. Ambercore. This is soft, delicate, and has sort of, I was going to say nutty. No, it's more woody. It is rich. The thing that's interesting about Ambercore is that it's 30 hours. And that's really low for a wood, but it's soft and delicate. And when you need kind of a soft and delicate wood, That's an amber. It's really nice. Just soft. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Now, I will tell you, this is important, that I didn't say. The average use of this is 40. So 40% of your formula could be this. And yeah, I don't doubt it. It's very soft and delicate. It's really nice. So Sandalore. The thing about Sandalore, number one, there's a lot of things about it. Number one, use it with Ebonol. If you have Ebonol, use it with that. This is light, but this is diffusive. So this, to me, is a worker material with all your deep woods, all your heavy woods. This is light, and with the aroma, there's not a ton of aroma, but you can detect just from smelling it that it's going to be a little diffusive. So I'm not saying like it's light. It's a base. It's at 400 hours. It just has diffusive properties. It gives a volume and a little bit of sweetness. So just 1, 2 drops will do a lot. Will do a lot in this formula. It's going to give that deep oud. It's going to give it some lift and bring it up to the top as well. I love Sandalore. Sandalore. Again, it's by Givaudan. So the Cedramber, that's one word, Cedramber. It's from IFF. The other word for that, its other name is cedral methyl ether. It is, average use is just 2. It's 148 hours. It is a middle note to base note. The reason you're like, why are you looking at it like that and thinking that? What I'm thinking, because I know I give off a lot of facial expressions, was average use 2. This is weird to me. For me, that is weird. I think it could be higher. That just, for whatever reason, does not make sense to me. But that's me. Okay, 1, 2 drops. 2 drops, and then I'm going to do, as Alora would say, shaky shaky. So I'm going to shake this up, and then I know it's not going to be exactly how it's going to be because this has got a lot of base notes in it, so it's going to need to mature for a number of weeks. Come back, smell, and see if I need to add anything to it, and that's something I definitely do. I will go back to old formulas and I will smell them and whatever, and a lot of times actually I will add. I'm like, oh, it kind of needs this. Oh, it needs that, whatever, and I will absolutely do that. Just because I have made a formula and I come back weeks and weeks later, there are absolutely times I change it, and I will tell you something that has helped me. What I do, if you will notice, I have like different color pens. When I go back and I add something, I will add it in a different color, and that automatically, I don't even have to think about it. I already know I came back later and I added that. So it's just helpful because when I go back and look, it teaches me that, oh, I added this, because otherwise if it was the same color I just wouldn't know that I added something to it, and it just will teach me, oh, this formula needed this, and I don't know, for me it just teaches me for the future. I'm sure some of you are like, oh, I totally get it, I know what you're saying, and others of you are like, what? But it really does help. So I'm going to shake, and then see if there's anything. There are times, I will tell you, there are times, I mean, for those of you who are new, I don't follow rules. To me, there like are no rules with this stuff. So there are times I never add a citrus. You don't have to. You don't have to have a top note. You can. I'm just saying, I have made some wood fragrances that I didn't put a drop of citrus in it. I didn't put any bergamot, whatever. I don't care. You don't have to. I did here, obviously, I put bergamots, put six drops in there. Okay. Okay, people, I ain't changing a thing. Love it already. Really, really, oh my God. Whoa. I really, really like it. I really like it, and yes, I'm emotional right now. This stuff just really helps me, and I have been beyond stressed lately. Oh, jeez. And I know, join the club. Well, I'm joining the club. I get it. I'm not alone, and I understand. But I just try to be real with you when I'm on here. Whew. Guys, this is a really good one, and it has a lot of grounding stuff in here. This is good. Really, I'm glad I did this with you guys. Oh, thank you for allowing me in your home. And take the time. Everybody's hunkered down in their homes. Take the time. I made a lot of videos. Go back. There's a lot to learn, and watch through the whole thing of my videos, because a lot of times, you know, I teach even at the end, near the end parts of my videos. So even though it may be me going over like, I don't know, like Cedramber or Ambroxan or something, a lot of times near the end of that video, I will be like, oh, so the things that go with Ambroxan is, and I'll start naming stuff to help you get an idea of what goes with what. So for those of you who are new, watch through my videos, because a lot of times I will help you figure out the different notes or different materials that blend well with that one material that I go over. So thank you so much for being here with me. I love you. I support you. I just appreciate you being here, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, and you can go right there beside it and hit the bell, and that will notify you as soon as one of my videos goes up. You'll be notified right when that happens. And also, I will have a link below for my Patreon page. If you would like to support me as I teach you, you are welcome to do that, and I give back to you. I give formulas and send you like formulations. I email those to you, and in the mail I send people at certain levels fragrance samples that I make, or accord samples that I make, because I make accords as well. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next Mountain Aromatics. Stay safe.